Hello and welcome to Porch Time with Bill Benson, and we're running to the end of the fall season, and I'm been having fun. Hope you've been enjoying it. We're gonna take a little winter break and be back in the spring. But I'm very happy to have a special guest and incredible guitarist Randy Collins with us on this episode. And Randy, welcome.
Thanks, Bill.
Glad to have you on the porch.
Thanks for asking.
Yeah, my pleasure. So for the audience out there, tell them a little bit about yourself.
Oh,
On the spot.
this is something perfectly natural.
Yeah?
We're gonna do this all the time.
Yeah, very good. Yeah, I can see that as you grabbed your guitar closer.
Yes. Now I feel more comfortable.
There you go.
I feel really comfortable. This is
Good.
just like hanging out on your porch.
It is. It is.
It's just not as cold.
Yeah, I know. I know. So you've been playing guitar for a few years now.
Yeah, it's my therapy.
Yeah.
Wow, especially now. So I guess I don't know. I'm not very professional, but I do love to play. I feel privileged when something comes to me, and I feel a little more obligated to share it. Whereas before, because I feel like I've been going through this musical transition or through life where you start out as one thing and you grow and you evolve and change and you I don't know, blossom, or you kind of get the world a little differently. And I think with music that it was something about a feeling like I needed to prove something at one point.
Yeah.
So I wanted to get as good as I can so I could show everybody how good I was, and nobody cares about that anymore.
Well,
So now I'm just trying to play some music, and
I can tell you
that
I think we've all gone through that,
Yeah.
and I went through the phase where I just wanted people to love my music, love me, make me rich, famous, popular, whatever. And then I realized that wasn't the thing that should drive you. What should drive you is your passion for the music, what it is that you want to say through it. And then, for those that find it appealing and find it inspiring, that's great. For those that don't, well, you need to find something else. But, we as musicians have to, we have this stuff inside of us, and it needs to come out, and it can come out through guitar. For me, it comes out through a lyric. So yeah, we all go through that.
Yeah.
So you are from
Hartford.
Hartford,
Yeah, I grew up in Hartford.
Yeah.
Went to Hartford schools. I live in Tallinn now. I'm out in the country.
All right.
I'm just a guy in a cabin playing guitar.
There you go. And
I have a little routine now where I my mornings, I get the kids on the bus, or one kid, and then I take an hour every day now, and I try to record something, usually just like a little Instagram clip.
Yeah.
It's like a minute, and practice during that time, and I get my hour in. Sometimes it's more, sometimes it's less.
Nice.
So
the show and the porch really is about you getting right into something to play.
Yeah.
Because we'll talk a long time.
Sure.
But play something on that beautiful guitar of yours.
I will. Speaking of porches, I've done a lot of, I was void of ideas for a while, and they started to come back on the porch at my house.
Nice.
And,
that is a place where a lot can be inspired.
So I'll play this one here. I got songs for the kids. So I guess I'll start with Phoenix's song.
I have never, ever heard anyone like that. And I've heard some incredible guitarists that, you know, we both know, but, and they all have their own thing. But to my ears, that was totally unique and very, very organic in its sound.
Making me feel really good about myself. Thanks, man. Thanks.
And whatever you were doing with the you know, tuning
the tuners, yeah. You ever hear of Adrian Legg?
No, I haven't.
He does more of a chicken picking kind of a thing.
Yeah.
And that's his whole thing. That's where I got this idea from.
Yeah.
There's a few guys doing it.
Yeah.
John Gom uses a couple of them.
But you know, in the course of a song to just go.
Yeah, it opens up a lot of possibilities.
Like, and you were, you know, going. So incredible.
Yeah, they're kind of all over the place on that one.
Yeah, no, that's awesome.
Yep.
So your primary influence in guitar was
Eddie Van Halen.
right.
Learning the eruptions.
Yep.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it started with that tapping thing. I mean, Eddie got it from Hendrix, was just doing trill stuff. And Eddie thought about using his other hand. I think there's other guys. I mean, when you find out more about history, you find out that, oh man, there was somebody who was doing that.
Yeah.
You know, way long time ago. Especially with modern acoustic guitar now, with all the banging on the bodies and stuff. Now they're finding out. I don't know, you know, all these guys' names, but you know, people have been banging on it and doing lots of creative stuff with it for a long time. But it started with the Eddie, and then I read the article about, you know, a lot of guys were copying him or wanting to learn that thing he was doing. But I read an article where he was like, you know, find your own path. I mean, learn what I'm doing if you want. That's fine. But you know, it came from a genuine place. Like, find your genuine place and then build on that.
You know, Eddie, you know, Hendrix, Terry Kath, and you know, these guitarists all had their own thing, and you know, you don't want to. It's okay to copy them, but if you really want to be your own thing, then you know, find whatever moves you into your direction, and then it's yours. And you know, it's like a vocalist that you know digs Joe Cocker, and I love Joe Cocker, but I don't want to sing like Joe Cocker. I want to sing with that soul, but in my voice. So that's what you do with the guitar. All right, so play. I just want you to play as much as you can. So play that.
They have okay. Let's see. All right, yeah, I'll play this one. This one's called. Let me get play. All right, Two Spirit. This one's called Two Spirit. improvising on that one.
Oh,
That was actually inspired by Dana Merritt.
really?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, when I saw her play, I could see how she was taking it on such a deep level.
Right.
I was like, I get it. I got to
I gotta
take it a
get
little.
into there.
Yeah,
Into there.
try.
Yeah,
At least
yeah.
try. Yeah.
When I write a song, there is a line or a phrase or a title that I come up with, and I kind of craft a song around that. But I craft it with words. So, can you explain a little bit when it's instrumental, so you come up with
Yeah.
a thought or a feeling, a direction you want to head to, and you have to, and that's why I deep respect for guitarists like you, that you create this emotion without words.
Well, for me, it's like, if something's coming to me, usually like I have a one-track mind, so I can only think of one thing at a time. And if I have something I'm thinking about a lot, and I'm playing guitar, the music will revolve itself around that. That's one way that it comes to me, and that's relatively new in the past couple of years, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the other way is it's just a neat idea comes together, and I'll record it, and I'll just listen to it a lot, and I'll go, what does this make me feel like? And like actually the next song I'm gonna play is exactly that. It was just something that sounded neat to me, and the more I listen to it, I'm like, I got it.
Mm-hmm.
I know what it is.
I use my iPhone a lot with, I'm sitting in my living room and with my guitar, and I go, oh, record.
Mm-hmm.
I have a bunch of little snippets.
iPhones, man, it's the best.
Yes, it is. It is.
That phone ready to go.
Yeah.
Yeah, all the videos I put up are all on my phone.
Yeah. I know.
That's awesome.
All right, so play that.
The song's called Ring and Run. I don't know if you ever ring and run.
Not that I know of.
I grew up in Hartford, so
Okay.
ring a doorbell.
Oh, okay.
Ring and run.
No. I lived in the country, so if I
Oh, okay.
rang and run,
Oh,
I would
yeah.
have to run a mile.
Yeah. Yeah. I grew up in the South End, and I lived right on Asylum Street too for a while. And I didn't do a whole lot of it, but it was something that has been done, and I imagine some kids have done it.
Yeah.
So there's a doorbell. There's doorbells in the song. the doorbell?
I did. I did.
Did you run?
No, I didn't run. Oh man, so
So that's one that was was coming to me,
Yeah, yeah.
and it changes. Like it isn't really supposed to end that way.
yeah,
But
when you play, you improv really, because wherever you're feeling at that moment, you may
Right.
extend something or change something a little bit, right?
yeah, yeah,
Well-
it's loose. I mean, I try to get it. I try to get them really solid, but I just my brain doesn't work that way. So
Mine
know.
doesn't either, and I think that's why I play solo so much, because most people that play with me, they say, "You never play the song the same way twice." I'm like, "Yeah, I can't, because it doesn't happen that way."
yeah, I can't either. I'm cool with that now, though.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
That's fine. I'll make my mistakes, but the feeling's there,
yeah, yeah. Obviously, it's you can tell. So what happens always on the porch is we have way too much fun. It goes by way too quickly. Can you promise me one thing?
Yeah,
Come back soon.
absolutely.
All right. Thanks, Randy.
Thanks, Bill.
All right. Play us out.
All right. All right.